Rich Rising, Rich Rising. Today's message is coming from my Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. The deck has already been pre-shuffled and pre-dealt. There are 8 cards out, and of course the bottom card makes 9. Let's go to the Angel Book of Numbers and see what the number 9 represents. 9 represents endings. The ending is a lesson. In your life, something is coming to a completion. It can be sad, and it's okay to mourn what was, but it's also important to recognize the lesson in the ending as well. So today, your assignment is to journal on what you have learned, how you feel, and what you plan to do with this hard-won knowledge. So I'm feeling that this is why Spirit has been so into the awakening, trying to get us to wake the hell up so we can be prepared for things to come. But in this moment, I feel very strongly about a shift, an ending, but all is not lost because there has to be an ending in order to get a new beginning. So let's get started. The first card out is impasse. Impasse. You have a decision to make. You have a decision to make, and you need to know that you do have choices. Don't feel stuck, but the choice you make is going to dictate your outcome. Your second card out is prayer. Prayer. Pray about that decision before you make it. And I mean pray. I need you to go in. I need you to be still, because prayer is a conversation. You talk, God listens. And he doesn't speak until you shut the hell up. Well, I'm not going to say that. He will speak, but you can't hear him until you shut the hell up and be still. Your third card is instinct. Instinct. That's your intuition. But what you feel after you have sat and prayed and sat in that and listened, that instinct you feel first is your answer from your prayer. Move with that. Your fourth card is grief. Of course, you're going to feel grief because change is a little weary and a little scary. Your fifth card is guilt. You may feel guilty for some things that you can't even control. It's not your fault that others might feel the way they feel. That's their business. It's your fault that you feel the way you feel because you allowed it. Take your power back. Take your control back. Oh, wow. Card 6 is forgiveness. Forgive yourself. To relieve that guilt, forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself in order to move forward in a positive light. Part 7 is release. Once you forgive yourself, you can release that guilt. You can release that grief. This is wild. I cannot make this up, y'all. Card 8 is recovery. Once you release all of that, you will recover. You will recover. This is the pearl. This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Recovery. Recovery is the key. Recovery is where we need you to sit. We need you to sit in the energy of recovery. In your bottom message, Lord, Lord, Lord. I'm sorry, that was card 8. Your bottom message, which is card 9, is completion. Once you recover, that cycle is complete. But I'm going to need you to process everything you learned so you don't repeat that lesson again. Because if you didn't take the lesson from it, you're going to repeat that cycle until you get the lesson that Spirit has for you. So, in order to get completion, you have to recover. You have to release. Forgiveness has to come into play. Take away this guilt and the feeling of grief. Follow that instinct, which is the answer you're going to receive after you pray and sit still and listen to God. And then you have the wisdom to make a wise decision. Now, y'all know how this goes. If this message resonates with you, take all you need and use it often. But what doesn't resonate, kindly place it back on the shelf for someone else. And if no one has told you yet today, let me be the first to tell you that I love you and I do it all for free, sugars. Now go out and have a satisfying Saturday and every day thereafter. Be blessed and be a blessing. And I'm out this bitch. Peace.